All right, today we're going to tackle one of the most powerful ideas in all of modern tech. We're going to pull back the curtain on neural networks and really figure out how computers are actually learning to think. So let's just kick things off with a huge question. What if a computer could do more than just follow a set of instructions? What if it could actually learn and adapt and see patterns, kind of like our own brains do?
Well, that's not science fiction anymore. It's actually the core idea behind a technology called a neural network, a computer system that's directly inspired by our own biology.
So, first up, inspired by the brain. How in the world do you even begin to build a digital mind? Well, at its very heart, a neural network is just a system of interconnected units, and we call them neurons. Now look, these aren't actual brain cells, right? Think of them more like tiny, simple processors that all work together. They're organized in layers, and that structure is what gives the network its real power. It lets it recognize super complex patterns, from faces in a photo to the very words you're hearing me say right now. Okay, but what does that structure of neurons and layers actually look like on the inside? Let's zoom in a bit and really get inside this digital brain. You can think of information flowing through the network kind of like electricity. It all starts at the input layer, which is what takes in the raw data, say the pixels of an image. Then that data passes through the hidden layers. This is where the real magic happens, all the heavy-duty processing and pattern finding. And finally, the output layer gives us the result, like a final decision or a prediction. And here is the secret sauce to the whole thing. Weight. Every single connection between these neurons has a weight. Yeah, think of it like a little volume knob on every single connection. That knob determines just how much influence one neuron has over the next one. This is so crucial because adjusting these little knobs is how the network actually learns. So this brings us to the most amazing part of all of this, the actual learning process. How does this digital brain get smarter over time? The answer is actually pretty simple. It learns from examples, just like we do. You don't teach a toddler what a cat is by giving them a biology lecture. No, you show them lots and lots of pictures of cats. Neural networks work pretty much the same way. Okay, so let's walk through a quick example. We're going to feed the network its very first piece of data, an image of a cat. All those pixels go right into the input layer. That data zips through all those hidden layers, and the network basically has to make a guess. Based on whatever its current weight settings are, it tries to answer the question, is this a cat? And you know what? The first time, it's almost definitely going to get it wrong. It looks at the image and its output is dog. But we know the correct answer is cat. And this right here, this is the most important moment in the entire learning process, making a mistake. See, because it got the answer wrong, the network gets feedback. It knows it messed up. So it goes back and ever so slightly adjusts all those little volume knobs, the weights, on its connections. The whole goal is just to make it a tiny bit more likely to guess cat the next time it sees a similar picture. Now, imagine this whole process doesn't just happen once or twice. It happens thousands, sometimes millions of times, with tons of different images. And with every single repetition, the network fine-tunes those weights, getting a little smarter, a little more accurate, until it has truly deeply learned all the complex visual patterns that scream cat. Now, I know this might all sound super futuristic, but the truth is, this technology is already all around us, woven right into our daily lives. So let's look at where you're already bumping into neural networks. You know when your phone unlocks just by seeing your face? Yep, that's image recognition. When you use a translation app to figure out a menu, that's language processing. The movies Netflix thinks you'll love, or the stuff Amazon suggests, all powered by recommendation engines. And of course, your voice assistants and those incredibly complex systems in self-driving cars, they all rely on neural networks to understand and react to the world. Okay, this brings us to the final and maybe the most important takeaway of all. What's the single biggest game changer this tech gives us? I like to call it the automatic revolution. The absolute key breakthrough is this. Neural networks can learn these incredibly complex patterns automatically, just from looking at data. That one word, automatically, it changes everything. I mean, think about it. In the old days, if you wanted a computer to spot a cat, a programmer had to sit down and write code for every single possible rule. Pointy ears, has whiskers, is furry. It was fragile. It hardly ever worked right. But now, we don't have to do that. We don't program the rules. We just show the network the data, and it literally figures out the rules for itself. It learns from experience, just like we do.